Hi everyone, this is Mr. Lau again. Welcome back to my channel. So let's take a look the next questions, 212 DSE NC questions 29. So this is a statistics questions and this is a direct calculation questions that it requires you to find out the standard deviation of a group of sets of data. So what do you need to know in these questions? First of all, you have to know that normally in the on the x-axis, all of them are called the values. Okay, and on the y-axis all of them are called the frequency. That means number of values. Okay, so if you know these two datas, then you can just directly use the calculator to find out what we call the standard deviation. So what standard deviation I will explain in the looks again. Normally it's just talk about the dispersion of the data. So now in this question, the main point is that I want to teach you how to use calculator. Okay, so let's move on another screen now. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is our calculator normally used in our DSE, right? So at the same time, I just open the screen for you so that you can see clearly the data, the set of data here. Okay, so if we want to do any type of statistic function, so we have to go inside so-called a statistic mode first. Okay, so how do we do it? So we have to press the mode, okay, and then press the mode again. Then you will see there's a so-called the SD mode. SD stand for statistic. Okay, so we press the 4. So you will see there's a SD here, which means that we are input inside the SD mode now, right? We can do a lot of statistic function right here, okay? So I try to introduce them to you. So the first one, we just need to input the data first. So the first data is 0, so we press the 0. How can we input there 2 0 there? So press the shift and then press the comma. So there's a semicolon, so you press the 2. So this one means that actually there are 2 0 input inside the data now, okay? 2 0, okay? So we need to input the data inside the calculator by using M plus, okay? This one, this button, press it. So line equals to 1, that means you have input the data once, okay? Okay? It doesn't mean that there are only one data there. There are 2 data there actually. This is the number of times that you input the data, okay? So we keep going. So 1, we have 8, so M plus, so shift, no, sorry. So the third one, 2, and then we have 4, so 3, we have 6, and the last one, 4, we have, okay, now I want to teach you something first. For example, I input this number wrong. There are supposed to be 2 4s there, right? So I input this one as 5. And also, I just forget. And then when I talk to someone, maybe I just talk to someone, I forget where I input. So I wrongly just input the 4 again. Okay, another set of data. So I input one more set of data here. Okay, so M plus. Okay, so how do you know that you input something wrong? First of all, okay, so you need to know how to check your data. So you press the up button after you have input all the things. Then actually you will see that you can check by a lot of ways. Like we are supposed to input 5 sets of data, right? But there are 6. 6 means that there are 6 sets of numbers you have just input. Okay, this is the frequency. That means the number of values. 4, we have number of values is 2, okay? So it seems that this is right? So when I go up, so suppose that this is 4 also, the number of values is 5. So I know that I just double count one set of data, right? So first of all, I will teach you how to erase one set of data. How can we do that? Suppose I want to erase the 6 sets of data that we just input more than we did, okay? So how do we erase this? So M plus is the button that you input the data. Shift M plus at here, you press Shift M plus, then this whole set of data will be gone. So you can see that the line equals to 5 becomes back 5 sets of data. So you successfully erase the whole set of data. That means the 2 values of 4 has already been erased, okay? Okay, but you just found that actually for this value, the 5th value, the 4, suppose the frequency to be 2, right? It's not 4, right? You can see there, actually the frequency for this one is 2, okay? So how can we just amend a specific number right here? So that's also easy. You just right here, I want to amend this number, I just press 2, and then I just press EXE, this one, EXE. And then this number will be changed to 2 from 5, okay? Okay, but remember that whenever you have done any amendment, please get out first, press ON, okay? Then all the things will be inside, will be safe, okay? So now you can check it one by one, is it right? 4 we have 2, or you press down button, okay? The first one 0, 2, 1, 8, 2 we have 4, 3 we have 6, 4 we have 2. So that's it. So that's right, okay? So how to check your answer? Okay, there are 2 functions here, shift 1. Okay, shift 1, actually the first 2, this is the sum up of all the values square of all the values sum up, okay? That means each of the values are just square it and sum up all of them. Actually, you don't need to use it here, I think, okay? It's more probably that you'll use in M1, okay? So this one, summation of all the numbers, sometimes you may need to use it. This is a sum up of all the numbers, okay? And the third one is the number of data you just input. That means if I press the 3, you see the N here, right? If I press EXE, actually I have altogether the total frequency will be 22, okay? That means there are 22 number of value I just input, okay? So, but this is not main point here. So shift 2 is another one we have to check. So the first one is what we call is the average value. That means the mean, okay? The mean value, okay? So in this question, we have to calculate this. That's the standard deviation, okay? So we need to press 2 and then press EXE again to check the value, which is 1.16. Okay, just take a look at these questions. The value 1.16 is B, right? So that's why our answer is B, okay? So I hope you understand how to use the calculator to do the statistical in these questions, okay? So I hope you can learn something. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please give me comments and likes, okay? And subscribe my channel, remember, okay? So see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.